That's good. Good evening to all. A pleasant good evening to one and all. This evening I'm at Charles St. Thomas, which is just outside of St. Thomas Parish Church. So I'm by St. Thomas Parish Church once again this evening. We're looking towards the roundabout, the Lawrence Johnson roundabout. And this is St. Thomas Parish Church right here. So yes guys, I'm in the parish of St. Thomas, which is in the center of the island. St. Thomas and St. George are the two parishes in the center of the island, best referred to as the heart of Barbados or the central uplands of Barbados. St. Thomas Church here, which was built in 1836. And St. Thomas Parish Church sits at actual St. Thomas, which is situated along Highway 2A. This can also be referred to as Highway 2A or the Ronald Mapp Highway. Once upon a time, all here used to be cane ground. All here used to be cane ground before it was reconfigured into a highway. But then in the 90s, in the early 90s, there were a certain group of companies took on the project, starting the Ronald Mapp Highway from by Warrens to the north, to the western end of Warrens by Simpson Waters, all the way up to Redmond's Village in St. Thomas, all the way up to Castle Side, and all the way up Bagatelle, and all the way up Charles, passing St. Thomas Church, St. Thomas Church again, all the way up to Lancaster and Westmoreland and St. James, and would end at Mud and a Quarter in St. Peter. So that's good. It's all highway to way here. So this part of St. Thomas is in close proximity to the north of the island on the west. So even though St. Thomas is in the center of the island, this part of St. Thomas is close to the west of the island. With the parish of St. James is to the western end of the island. So this road here now will lead you back to the dump, known as the Mangrove Landfill, and back to Charles, Redmond Village, and Warrens, back to the south of the island as well. That's guys. So this is the main route. This is now a main route to the north of the island. Now, since most people prefer this road more than the south coast, more than the west coast road, sorry. The west coast is more congested with traffic, especially with the yellow buses frequently stopping on the narrow road and so on. The west coast is the low road, which is the main route to the north, but a lot of people use this one to get to the north because it is much faster. No? Okay, back up Char Road in St. Thomas. All here was cane ground, as I said before. The canes were only cut in the 90s, the mid-90s, between 95 and 96, when they were making provision for the highway. Opposite St. Thomas Church was the substation for the Barbados Light and Power, which is our Barbados Light and Power is our main source of electricity here in Barbados. It was established in 1911 and they celebrated their 100th anniversary in 2011. And they have the main office is in Bay Street, just by the garrison, below the garrison, headed into town. But they also have a substation. They have substations all over Barbados. And the St. Thomas one is over here. So the roundabout is ahead of me. Yeah. The Lawrence Johnson roundabout. Yeah. Which is the largest roundabout on the island. The left turn at the roundabout will take you back to the west coast with Port Town and Sunset Crest and Seaview and Lascelles Hill. And back to Port Town, which was the first settlement. Port Town was the first settlement in Barbados, where the English landed when they settled in when the English settled when they landed in Barbados on the 27th of February 1627. Straight ahead they lead you back to the north of the island and a bit of the west as well, with St. Peter, St. Lucie and St. James, and back to Portvale Sugar Factory, which is in St. James. Portvale is the only working sugar factory in Barbados. Yeah, John, yeah. And the left turn, and the right turn, sorry, will lead you back to the east now, up to Rock Hall, which was the first freedom village in Barbados, where the slaves settled after slavery. Yeah, the slaves settled at Rock Hall in St. Thomas. Rock Hall was the first freedom village, to just uphill from St. Thomas Parish Church, eastward. So Rock Hall is the closest village to St. Thomas Parish Church. And this is St. Thomas Parish Church here in the churchyard. And they also have lots of family buried in this churchyard. And some of them also attend church here. And they also had an aunt that was married here. That got married here. Back in the time of Canon Night, when he was the reverend here, a lot of weddings used to take place here at St. Thomas Parish Church. St. Thomas Parish Church was famous during the time of Canon George Night. Yeah. So where this pavement is now was all cane, and it was a narrow road. No, this is a busy highway. No. People prefer this road to get to the north or west of the island more than using the West Coast Road, which is Highway 1, the low road, passing through Port Town and coming up. Thomas Parish Church again. So this part of St. Thomas is close to the west coast of the island. As I said before, and it is very much convenient to get to the north of the island, even to get to Rock Hall in St. Thomas as well. You can use this road and come up. So Rock Hall and content in St. Thomas will be eastwards. So that's good. thanks for watching now, and have a blessed evening. So again, before we close, we are also in close proximity to the youngest fire station in Barbados, which is just down the road from here, where I'm looking towards. The actual fire station in St. Thomas was opened in early 2001, January or so. I visited it with when I was in primary school. I visited it on a tour. So that is the youngest fire station in Barbados. So the canes were officially cut down from this area by the ending of the late 90s. By the ending of the 90s, going into 2000, is when the canes were cut down from out here. St. Thomas Parish Church again, and you walk away or drive away to the church. So the area has been transformed tremendously from what it was back in the days to what it is now. So thank you guys for watching once again, and have a blessed evening.